My everyday diet has a 3,500 calorie meal plan consisting of 200 plus grams of protein every single day. However, I do not spend more than 10 minutes in the kitchen collectively per day. Yeah, you heard that right, 10 minutes. How do I do it? Let's get real. Alright, so we're going to be starting off with meal number 1. First off, we're going to be heating up a tablespoon of butter across the pan. Then we're going to be adding in rice, and we're going to stir that for a solid minute. Then we're going to start cracking in eggs. Five eggs to be exact. And we're going to stir them until it reaches this consistency. Then we're going to add in black pepper and salt. Notice how I'm using pink salt, which I believe is the healthier alternative. And we're going to be stirring further. Then we're going to be adding in veggies of our preference, and we're going to be stirring further. Once we're done with that, we're going to be putting it onto a plate and we're done. Next up, we're going to be boiling 100 grams of oats in water until it starts boiling. And we're going to stir well. And then we're going to be adding in milk. And then we're going to be stirring further. Once you notice consistency, then you add in a decent amount of cinnamon and peanut butter. And we're going to stir well. And we're going to wait for it to finish. Once you think the oats are done, put them onto a plate. And I usually add in a scoop of mass gainer and stir until I notice the chocolatey color. And then I add in a banana and wait for it to come to room temperature. Once it's at room temperature, you want to put it in the fridge and wait for a solid 30 minutes and then take it out. And that's it, guys, we're done with meal number 1. Next up, we're moving on to meal number 2, which is probably the simplest meal in the book. Alright, so we're going to be starting off with the same process of heating up a tablespoon of butter in a pan. Once the butter is spread across the pan, we're going to be adding in rice. And then we're going to be adding in a whole can of tuna. And kidney beans. And then we're going to stir well. And then we're going to be adding in veggies of our preference. And we're going to be stirring further for a solid minute. And then we're going to be serving it onto a plate. And that's it, guys, we're done with meal number 2. On to meal number 3, which is going to be basic but with a twist. We're going to be starting off meal number 3 with the same process. Now, I usually prep chicken breast for the week in olive oil and store it in a box, which is very convenient for me. So whenever I need it, I take it out and cut it onto the pan. Next up, we're going to be adding in rice. Now I want you to notice how I have 100 grams of soy protein boiling in water. Now once the soy is done, I usually add it into the rice and chicken. And then I add in veggies of my preference and stir well. And then I pour it onto a plate.
Once I take it out, I usually add in 2 spoons of cottage cheese for added protein. And we're done with meal number 3, simple and convenient. Alright, so that was it for the video, guys. If you found use for the video, then do like, subscribe and share with your buddies. And do head over to my Instagram for a major announcement and to be part of the community. And always remember that above all, it comes down to effort and consistency. So make sure you're doing that. I wish you the best of luck. Bye-bye.